Hey guys, Amber from Family Life. Thanks so much for tuning in. It is a crazy day here. We have had quite the snowstorm, and Frank has to fix the snowplow. But first, we need coffee.
It's the only thing I've found somehow. There are other places, there are a million pretty faces. I want peace, it's where I am.
How you doing, Baba?
Well, you know,
How we just...
call him back.
Used to worry about the future, but the future never came. Tried living in the past, never did quite feel the same. I used to think that there was a place I would rather be. I got there enough times to realize that you are only ever here. That's when I found peace with where I am now. It's the only.
Okay, so Grandma got him snowshoes for Christmas, and we're out here trying it now in...
I'm not trying. I can run with these things.
Trying. No, who's trying? I'm a professional. Oh, he's pretty good. He's not kidding. You are pretty good. I need a pair. I should have a pair. I think I should have my cross country skis on. Maybe I should have my snow pants on. It's a little bit colder out here than I thought.
This is the type of weather you want when you go tobogganing.
This is tobogganing weather. This is ideal tobogganing weather.
Feels like-
So first off, with a snowstorm comes snow removal, and with snow removal comes our little John Deere tractor. And
Oh, yeah.
it seems as though every time Frank gets in that thing, there's something wrong, or I don't know what's happened now. But apparently
Broken.
the chain is
Oh, yeah,
stretched.
he told me. And so there's a big puddle of just water. And so he plowed over that. And it got all up in his, you know, the thing that goes over and
The auger.
it shoots out the snow. It got all caught up in
chute?
that, and it messed up his chain or his.
Oh, gotcha. We're not sure exactly what the damage is to it, but we just know that he's heading to the John Deere dealership to get a new chain. He tried to rig it so that he could take a link out just to tighten it back up. The chain has gotten too loose, so now he's gone to go do that in the middle of the snowstorm so that he can continue to plow, because it's not so bad yet, but it's gonna get there. It looked like it was a fall down. Oh, she's coming. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get her snowy. I got you snowy instead.
Uh-oh.
How do you get back up? You know it. Like you got skis on your feet, remember?
My feet aren't this flexible.
That's not how you get up with skis on, just saying. You'd end
Yeah, I
up
know.
down the hill on your bum.
Come on, Sky. Come on.
Are they light?
Yeah. I don't think they're like keeping me above the snow. I think it's just.
You'd be surprised when you get into the deeper snow, it'll keep you above the snow. Oh no, they're there. See a horsey. If we go near the horsey, are you going to bother her? Are you going to leave her alone? Sky, leave it. Those big things could hurt you, you know. Let's go. What boots do you have on?
The only sort of winter boots I have. Those rubbers that you got me.
He's exhausted. I think that's it for our walk, guys. So, gonna go in and make him a hot chocolate. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that walk, guys. It was cold and fun. Want to say your sign off? Are you tired? You don't think you could take those snowshoes up there, up the woods, in the bush?
Probably, but no.
Not right now.
No, not ever. I just don't want to do it.
Not
I
ever.
probably could, but I'm not.
No, it's probably not safe.
No, it probably is. It's just I'm too lazy.
Oh, you know the truth. There's some people that just absolutely hate the cold and hate the snow, and some
All the fun things that you
Trying
can
to say-
have in the winter, they don't like.
some people just absolutely hate the winter and hate the snow and all of the fun things that come along with that. Yeah, we absolutely love it. There's so many amazing things you can do in the snow. You just have to dress warm, dress for
You can play
dress for.
basketball.
I think people that don't like it has probably got themselves out in the cold elements, not dressed properly, and
Said,
getting
it was
cold is
too
no
cold.
fun.
So therefore,
The boys went
too
skiing last week,
cold all the time.
and they couldn't get over how many skiers were on the hills without the proper gear, like no snow pants. Some of them didn't even have helmets, and one of the guys that they saw didn't even have a pair of mittens, and it was freezing. And like, we're Canadian and we were born and raised, we know how cold it is, so they must have been uncomfortable. They had to have been. So something tells me that might have been their first and last time skiing. Anyways, we're gonna head on inside and have our hot chocolate.
We went snowshoeing and stuff, and I got really tired, and so I came in, and then we went back out to install Dad's snowblower, which was broken because there was an ice clog thing, and now we came back in, and I'm gonna make hot chocolate. Chocolate.
Gotta go collect some eggs. A little colder out here than I thought. Brr.
Trying to remember how this goes.
I guess I don't have to get the eggs. He's already done it.
It's like this.
Oh, are you trying the video? You want me to explain what's going on?
What are you up to now with this old rig?
It's not old. It's basically brand new.
You seem to be wrenching on it more than you're using it, but the thing is I guess when you work it hard.
Yeah. It hardly works. Isn't that the same? Come on, you rotten bugger. Okay. So my chain is on. Why are you being so rotten to me now all of a sudden? I'm just trying to keep the chain on the sprocket there and it won't stay on. There we go. And then feed this in. There we go. Backwards. So what happened was I built up too much ice in this thing and it locked out the drive. This is the drive here. It locked it out. Didn't break the shear pins and stretched the chain. When the chain stretches, you can't put a link in the chain. You have to replace the chain. That's what my hands looked like before I found my gloves, which I was really happy about.
All I have to say is I'm extremely happy he was driving it when this happened, because if it was one of his boys or myself,
Blamed!
we would have been blamed for breaking his tractor
Yes.
again.
Boy, that chain really stretched a lot. The original chain. John Deere doesn't allow you to remove any links from your chain, so you have to buy a new chain.
Oh, there she
Oh,
is.
how did you get in? Hello.
She knew her mama was in here. She wouldn't.
Just dropped my bolt.
Uh-oh. This is mechanic issue 101. Don't drop the
It's right
bolts.
there.
Do you have a magnet? He's,
Oh, we do. Good.
he's gotcha.
It's like the spider arm.
Squeeze the end. Okay, let go. Squeeze it again. Squeeze it. Let go.
My hair, it's so greasy.
Okay, here, hold this. I'm gonna do it without the glove, and I'm just gonna do the bolt. I got it. Becky.
You're at 3%.
That's okay. Okay, so where am I going? I can see it. Side.
Yeah, so there's a hole in the slit.
Oh,
And now I wrecked my manicure.
I still have another one to do.
Oh, you got two?
I
got
gotta
a
put
new-
this back together. This is, listen, do this stuff yourself.
Yeah, but not everybody has.
Yeah,
the
but
skill.
most of the parts that you take off of this stuff has part numbers on it. You got to clean off the grease, put it in a little soap and water, and get your part number. Once you have your part number, call your local dealer. Hi, can I speak to parts, please? Yes. Hi, can I have part number blah, 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 blah? Yes. Thank you. And then you're good.
But what you just video? Do you videotape yourself taking it apart on how?
Yeah,
it
you
came
can
apart?
Google machine it. You can. There's all sorts of things you can do to figure out how, where, why.
I guess in all,
Like tightening. Okay.
like
so
if
I have
all
to
else
tighten this
fails,
now.
they can take it back in to get it.
I just grabbed my clamp here. I reversed my clamp. So you put it in here now. And this is the reason why it's backwards. Now that I'm tight, see the chain's tight? Now I can tighten up my bolts. Bob's your uncle. Robert is your dad's brother. Get it all back together and then pray that this was the problem.
What if this wasn't even the problem?
Well, if it wasn't the problem, then I have a bigger issue.
How did you discover that this might be the problem? Because the auger wasn't blowing the snow?
Well,
As-
it was picking it up, but it was not throwing it any distance. It was only literally just coming out the chute.
Right.
So I took it. Last night took it all apart, and I could literally push the center auger with my hand, which means that the chain was skipping. So when I looked at it, I couldn't tighten this. This is a tightening slit. It was all the way over here already. And I couldn't tighten it anymore, and the chain was literally just flopping around.
Mom doesn't understand.
So now that I have a new chain, I still have probably another inch that I can tighten that up, so I can retighten the chain now as it gets loose again. But I asked the guy, I said, how long do these chains usually last? And he said, it should last you 3 or 4 years. I'm at 4 years. For leverage, you always get your body on it. You don't get your, yeah, that's what you do. So you don't go, if you go all the way to here, then you have to pull it with your hand. But if you go to there, so that you can just get your body on it, then you can just heave into it. You had that pretty good, pretty tight. Okay, one more. Look at that. That is awesome. Okay.
And then he's gonna be out here for 4 hours.
Is it nice and tight again?
Oh yeah. It's good and tight.
cold. Mummy's not out, so you're not going, are ya?
I'll tell you what, one thing's for sure, this is the really bad place to put a bolt.
Oh, yeah. You've hit your head on that a few times,
Yes.
eh? Right, because you do kind of have to hike yourself up into this cab.
Yes, you do. Come on. Is that side going? Yep. Oh, there we go. Okay.
What were you trying to get it to go into?
There's locks here. And that little pin has to be up against the black part so that you know it's through the hole. And this one was stuck out, so you just have to move it around so that the pin drops in. That's what keeps it on. This is the upper. And that just drops in and then that locks it in place. Yeah.
So now you got to put your hoses on.
Now I gotta hook up my hoses. My dirty hose. And I have a thing I use for my hoses because I lost all the things for it. And this is my hose schematics right here. That's my schematics for my hose. Because the hoses have to be connected in a specific way so that the controllers work properly. Black is the upper, okay? Upper inside for the black. I'm probably gonna curse here a little bit. I'm just giving the audience a little heads up that there might be some cursing. So the one thing you gotta remember to do, your system is gonna be under pressure. So the best thing to do is to move your controllers until the pressure is all off the system so that you don't kill yourself trying to get the line on. But I always seem to curse myself out anyways because it normally just doesn't drop into place, which I really would like it to, but it just doesn't. Okay, so you get it there and then you have to push this open. You're not going to see what I'm doing here, unfortunately. Push that open like that. And then, oh, look at that!
Did it go in?
Right away.
What was your lucky charm?
And then you take these and try to hold them up somehow, but I don't know. They never do. They always seem to fall apart and fall off. And John Deere sells them because they know that everybody loses them. And then this one is going to go on there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. I'm really, really hoping that this thing is going to work because I don't want to.
I remember that stuff from Papa's shop. Always
This stuff never, ever goes bad.
That's good.
I've got a bottle from Papa Brian. I got a bottle from Papa Gary. And I have a bottle that I bought. And the bottle that I bought actually broke. And it's about 5 years old. And the one that Papa Brian gave me is probably about 20 years old. It smells like oranges. That's why the bottle is on. Mama, can you turn that right in? Better work. It's not blowing the snow. It's falling out the top. It's literally not blowing it. And watch, I guarantee you I'll still be able to move this and I'm not supposed to be able to. This thing here, look at, I'm moving it and I'm not supposed to be able to. That thing is literally moving, this thing here. See? These are supposed to be unison. It's running independently. So this is picking up the snow, but this isn't spinning fast enough to blow it out. So I still have a problem. like that, it literally should be hitting me.
It's literally like,
It's
there's
like
just no
falling out the front.
There's no power. Is it possible that it's something to do with the hydraulics?
No. It's got lots of spin. It's almost like it's not spinning fast enough. And I'm not really 100% sure.
Oh, do you want to take it back into the shop?
No.
So you're
It's
not-
almost like this drive shaft is not spinning. I'm not supposed to be able to turn that shaft at all. Look at that. See that? I'm not supposed to be able to do that. All right, I'm gonna play with the PTO. See what I can figure out.
I'm watching him blow the snow. It looks like it's normal to me. He fixed it good enough to blow the snow. It's not overly deep right now. It is still coming down, so hopefully it doesn't come down too much before he figures it out. Troubleshooting problems, not sure what the issues are. He thought he had the problem fixed, but he's not happy with it. The blower is just not blowing the snow with a lot of power. So anyways, here he comes now. Let's see. It looks good to me. I think he just wants to see it blowing. Normally that would be blowing way over to the other side of the driveway. It's really just coming out of the auger and just tipping over, so. Not ideal, but I think it's working. So it will do for now. It's a good little unit. It's done really well for us. We have to do regular maintenance, and we got the salter this year because all of the clumsy girls in our life. But it's a good little unit. It served us well. We'll have to probably at some point upgrade it. But for now, it works and it's doing the job. So anyways, guys, it was fun. Thanks so much for hanging out again today. And be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see some more content. I will gladly keep doing these videos. I really am having a lot of fun doing them. Hopefully you're having fun watching them. So until next time, guys, stay safe and keep living.
There was a place I'd rather be. I got there enough time to realize that you are only enemy. That's when I found there are other places filled with a million pretty faces, but I found peace with where I am now. Through the ups and downs, I have figured out you find peace where you make it.